Our new Mangiafuoco oven by Forno Toscano just arrived. We're getting ready to take it out of the box and we cannot wait to use it. And the easiest way to get the oven out is we're just gonna rip the box in the corners. I'm not gonna use any knives because I don't wanna risk cutting the oven and scratching the oven, so I'm just gonna simply break the box open and we're gonna lift the oven and set it onto the cart that we have in place. Now we're going to take off the plastic stretch film. Inside the oven there is a tool for moving the fire around, a fire poker. We have the cover, the chimney cap. We're going to remove all of this before we lift it up. And then this is the grate for the fire, where you build the fire. Obviously one of the heavier parts of the oven is the stones in the bottom, so if you want to lighten the load you can take the stones out. Just make sure the order that you take them out and put them in the same order. Today we're going to show you how to put together the cart for the Mangiafuoco. It is the same as the Margherita. It's a little bit larger. You're going to put them together the same way. The easiest way to set this up is to set it on a table or on the ground. We put it on the table because it's easier to film. Turn the legs upside down, and you'll notice that there is also a bottom shelf which is going to go on after we have the top put together. It's real important to put the wheels in the back. This is going to be the back of the oven, and then you'll see two slots on the front here where your handles are going to slide in and out. So those will be facing the front. So it's real easy to get them organized and in place. The next step is to take your side panels. For the Mangiafuoco, the larger one, which is the one we're doing now, it's wider than the Margherita, so you're going to take your longer pieces and put them between the front legs and then the back legs. You're going to take the brushed stainless and turn it towards the outside. So I'm going to set those up, and then you simply take the supplied screws and screw them in from the back here, and then we're going to do the sides, put the shelf on, and then you're ready to go. We've tightened the front and back. The next step is to take the sides, make sure the brushed stainless is on the outside. The one thing you need to be aware of is you have some brackets that need to fit in before you put your screws. The bracket is going to slide on the front end of the cart because when you slide your handle through, it needs to slide through this bracket. You're going to put your screw through the bracket and then into the grommet. It should fit together like this. You have the screws going through the bracket and it's tightened down, and that's going to be the support for the handle. I'm going to turn it just a little bit to get it started so I don't strip it. Then you simply tighten them down, and we're going to work our way around the cart. Now we're going to take the handle. There's one end that has a plastic cap that goes towards the outside, and you'll also notice that there is a bored hole where we're going to put a screw in. That hole needs to be towards the center of the oven. So I'm going to slide it through. It goes through the bracket, and here we are just going to tighten it up. And this simply prevents the handle from sliding all the way out. It's just a stop. Now we're going to take the shelf, and it fits on the bottom of the cart. We need to make sure that the brushed steel is on the top, and remember the top is facing down. So I'm going to put this in here. This is a two-person job. It's just going to make it a lot easier to maneuver. Okay, we're going to slide it into place, and just put the screws in. The reason why we brought it in and then tilted it, because you have the brackets that you need to get underneath or on top of. Now that we have it in place, we're just going to put the screw in. In each corner we have two screws, which are a Phillips head screw. Now I have it started by hand. I'm going to let that one rest, and I'm going to work my way around and start them all by hand, and then we'll go around and tighten them up with the Phillips head screwdriver. And we have them all in. It just took us a second. Now we're going to go back and tighten them all up. Then once they're tightened up, we're finished with the cart, and all that's left is putting the oven on top. As you tighten up the screws, just make sure that the edges can be a little bit sharp, so make sure you don't scratch your knuckles on the sharp edges. What we're going to do now is flip the cart over, and then we place the oven on the cart, and we are finished. You'll notice there are 4 screws left, and these 4 screws will be used to secure the oven to the cart. Now we're going to take it outside and put the oven on top, and we're going to be ready to start cooking. We have ours on a wagon, so it gives us plenty of room to grab from the side. Make sure you lift with your leg. Okay, we have it on the cart. Now we're just going to slide it into place. Okay, and we're going to have to look underneath because there are some screw holes to line up. We have one hole lined up. We're going to do one at a time. Since this hole's lined up, we're going to get this screw started so it doesn't move, and then we're going to adjust the oven so we get all the others lined up, and then I'll come and tighten them all up. Next, we're going to put the bracket. This bracket will hold your fire poker. Just sets right on that bracket like that. Okay, the last step is we're going to pull off the protective coating. This is probably the most tedious part of the job, pulling the protective coating, not off of this, but off of the cart. It comes off better if it's slightly warm. This is your grate for your fire, which will keep the fire on one side of the oven. We're going to slide our chimney onto place. Make sure it slides down until the ring hits the top. Put our spark arrestor inside the chimney. All these are stainless steel, so they're not going to rust. We have our stainless steel door, and our oven is finished. So we are proud to introduce to you the Forno Toscano Mangiafuoco. This is the larger version. Everything is made in Italy with all parts from Italy. And if it is used properly and properly cared for, it should last you a lifetime.